Hello and good morning. Welcome again. Welcome to a new class. We're reaching the end of the story, the end of these programs. Welcome to class number 1197. We have 4 classes left. All right. I'm going through picking out, escogiendo, eligiendo, picking or picking out. Picking, choosing. Three forms. Picking out or choosing some expressions. Page 200, at the bottom. To rack your brains. To rack your brain. Un rack. Se dice un rack a veces en tecnología. Y es como un bastidor. It's a rack. Yeah, a coat rack. Donde cuelgan los abrigos. A coat rack. But to rack your brains is estrujarse el cerebro. Yes. Me he estado estrujando el cerebro, pero es que sigo sin acordarme de la edad de Tom. Okay. My problem is racking my brains to remember the names of actors or actresses. Esa actriz que está casado con ese actor. Yeah, that actress. Yeah, she's blonde. Yeah, she's married to that actor. Yeah, who was in that movie. You remember? And I can't remember the actress, I can't remember the actor, and I can't remember the name of the movie. Yes. That's the problem, with your memory. And I'm racking my brain, estrujándome el cerebro, y no me sale. The next one, top of page 201, at the top, a race against time, una carrera contra el reloj. A race against the clock, también decimos los dos. Es una carrera contra el reloj, hay que terminar hoy. It's a race against the clock. It's a race. A race against the clock, a race against time. Another one, page 201, the second one. To rain cats and dogs. He dicho eso 1000 veces. Está lloviendo gatos y perros. Nunca perros y gatos, siempre gatos y perros. All right, it's raining cats and dogs. It means diluvio universal. It's just coming down. The rain is really coming down. The British, it's tipping down rain. It's pouring down rain. In America, we say pouring. It's pouring. Pouring, es vertiendo agua. It's pouring. To pour is verter. It's raining, it's pouring. The little man is snoring. All right, yes. It's raining cats and dogs. It's really coming down. Este último lo digo mucho. It's really coming down. Está realmente viniendo abajo, literalmente. It is real. It's really coming down. Wow, look at the rain. Wow. Yes, but in any case, page 201 at the bottom, to rake it in. To rake it in means forrando y acumulando el dinero. Topa mí, for me, raking it in. Aquí dicen, ganar mucho dinero, hacerse de oro. Bueno, rake es un rastrillo, sí es un rastrillo para las hojas. To rake, entonces, como si las hojas fueran billetes. I'm raking it in. If you don't buy the books, I can't rake it in. Now, if everybody buys the books, then I'm raking it in, right? ¿Dejo algo para Marta o no? Should I leave something with Marta? All right. To rake. A rake es que te raque con K. Es un rastrillo. And you rake the leaves. Yes. Which in the city you don't need a rake. In the country or outside of the city, yes, you need a rake. And Richard, when was the last time you raked the leaves? The last time I raked leaves was probably 60 years ago. Bueno, quitaste los con rastrillo por vez última. Hace 1000 años. I don't remember, but I remember doing it, but I don't remember when and I don't remember where. Now, to rake it in is acumular mucho dinero, ganar mucho, to rake it in. Okay, we'll come back another day, tomorrow probably, with more expressions. In the meantime, as usual, my obsession in finishing these paragraphs. Page 106, paragraph number 985. Me quedan 16. 985. As you get older, esto se usa mucho, conforme te haces más mayor, o a medida que te hagas más mayor, verás, as you get older, you'll realize that most people don't want to work as hard as you do, and that most of them are more interested in job security than in exploring new frontiers. You're an entrepreneur. You're a restless person. Restless, restless. Como descanso, less, sin descanso, pero no sin descanso. Restless es inquieto. ¿Qué hago? Quiero conquistar el mundo. ¿Cómo tengo que empezar? All right. I want to conquer the world. I want to create an empire. I want to create an incredible business. I want to enjoy life. Stimulating, fun, challenging. Okay. Quieto. Listen to me. Sit down. As you get older, te darás cuenta, you'll realize that most people, la mayoría de la gente, you'll realize that most people don't want to work as hard as you do. No quiere trabajar, tu gente no quiere trabajar tanto como tú, tan duro como tú, as hard as you do. And that most of them are more interested in job security than in exploring new frontiers. Claro, tú quieres explorar nuevas fronteras. Tu gente. Yes. So don't get frustrated with your people, or find people like you. But if you find people like you, after 3 years, they leave and start their own business because they are equally restless and entrepreneurial. So you need to find a balance between people whose prime motivation is security. Your prime motivation is not security. Your prime motivation, main motivation, is creating things, innovating, doing things, achieving things, logrando cosas. You're an achiever. Esa palabra achiever se usa mucho en Estados Unidos y no tiene traducción. Un logrador, conseguidor existe, pero en el mal sentido, como intermediario. All right. But an achiever es alguien que siempre quiere superar, con un afán continuo de superación, de conseguir logros. That's an achiever. And you see it in school. In primary school, you see it. In sports and in academics. And in social activities, an achiever. Always doing things. You're always achieving things. Yes. So, as you get older, you'll realize that most people don't want to work as hard as you do. And that most of them are more interested in job security than in exploring new frontiers. Fronteras. Frontier. La frontera entre países is the border. O sea, border. Línea de demarcación. It's the border. Frontier es las fronteras de la ciencia, esa zona poco explorada o no explorada. Las fronteras de la ciencia. The frontiers of science. These things. It's more poetic, more expressive, the frontiers. To explorar nuevas fronteras. To explore new frontiers. All right. Page 106, paragraph 986. The best thing to do is to leave her alone. She needs some time on her own to sort out certain things in her life. She's seeing a psychotherapist, although I don't think it's helping her. Esta pobre chica. The best thing to do, Manolo, déjala en paz. Que se resuelva sus cosas. The best thing to do, Manolo, is to leave her alone. Leave me alone. Leave her alone. Dejarla en paz. De no molestar. The best thing to do is to leave her alone. Déjame en paz. Leave me alone. Leave me. Leave me alone. Y en este caso a ella. The best thing to do is to leave her alone. She needs some time on her own. She needs some time on her own to sort out certain things in her life. On my own, por mi propia cuenta. En este caso necesita tiempo ella misma, por su propia cuenta, solita. Yeah, I need some time on my own. I'm tired of these too many lights. I need to go home. I need some time on my own to think, to meditate, to reflect on the true meaning of life. I need to sort out a few things. I need to sort out certain things in my life. Sort es sort, como un pueblo que hay en Lérida que se llama Sort. Sort means clase. What sort of things? Ahora, sort. To sort también es clasificar. Clasificar cosas. Now, to sort something out is resolver. No es clasificar. To sort things out means resolver las cosas. To sort things out. I'll sort it out. Yo lo resolveré. I'll solve it. I'll clear it up. I'll solve it. I'll sort it out. Can you sort this out for me? Can you solve this for me? ¿Me puedes resolver este asunto? Can you sort this thing out for me? Can you sort this matter out for me? Can you sort it out for me? Y ella tiene que resolver sus cosas. Yes, sola. Yes. She needs some time on her own to sort out certain things in her life. Está viendo un psicoterapeuta. She's seeing a psychotherapist. Psicoterapia. She's seeing, está viendo. She's seeing a psychotherapist. Although I don't know if it's helping her. No sé si está, pero no sé si le está ayudando eso. But I don't know if it's helping her. The best thing to do is to leave her alone. She needs some time on her own to sort out certain things in her life, ciertas cosas en su vida. She needs some time on her own, no? Yes, she needs some time on her own to sort out certain things in her life. She's seeing a psychotherapist, but I don't know if it's helping her. Yes. She's having some problems. All right. Page 106, paragraph 987. Jason Jones, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've been following your podcast on the internet for years. I'm your number one fan. I can't believe I'm actually talking to Jason Jones. Jason Jones. Jason Jones. Jason y los Argonautas, no? This is Jason and the Argonauts. But this is not Jason from the Argonauts. This is Jason Jones. Yes. Debe ser famoso. Debe de ser. He must be famous. Jason Jones. Jason Jones? Oh, it's a real pleasure to meet you. I've been following your podcast on the internet for years. I'm your number one fan. I can't believe I'm actually talking to Jason Jones. Soy tu fan número uno, me lo han dicho 80,000 veces. Tengo un fan número uno por todo España. Thank you if you're my number one fan. I appreciate it. I have a lot of number one fans, okay? It's interesting that some people say, eres parte de la familia. Muchas veces they say you're part of the family because apparently they put on television and it's the husband, the wife, and the kids are watching me on television. And the father says, no, quieto parado, vas a ver a este Vaughan. Pero papá, no. Vas a verle para tu inglés. So me tienen manía los hijos, pero ya están crecidos. So in the book fair, when they say, Mr. Vaughan, profesor, mi madre le adora. Y digo, ¿y tú no? O dicen, mi abuela te adora. Oh my God, ya estoy con las abuelas. Es mi sino. That's my destiny. Okay, it's my fate. Perdona, sí tiene fate. Es mi destino. It's my fate. All right. But in any case, Jason Jones, it's a real pleasure to meet you, conocerte, to meet you, Robert Mitchum, to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleased to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Yes. Many, many years ago, in the 1970s, a group of engineers from the subsidiary of an American company with a factory in Spain, they went to Illinois, to the headquarters in Illinois. 5 engineers. One of them, Nito is Higinio, okay. He didn't speak English. Well, he spoke very little English. The other 4 engineers, well, they could get by. And the first evening, there was a cocktail party for a reception for these 5 engineers. And of course, at a cocktail party, said, Mr. Escudero, my name is Johnson. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Nito didn't. He just said, Robert Mitchum. El actor, Robert Mitchum. And, and the Americans didn't notice. Pleased to meet you. All right. ¿Dónde estoy? Jason Jones. It's a real pleasure. Eso digo a José Mota en una cosa que hicimos hace años. José Mota, it's a real pleasure to meet you. Digo aquí. I can't believe I'm in the same television studio as you. Y José Mota me para. Madre mía, como se entere este hombre que no sé ni papel inglés, me voy a quedar a la altura de la Torrejuela. Do you remember that? It was interesting. That was 10 years ago or more. Probably 12 or 13 years ago. And it was interesting because I went to Ciudad La Imagen. I don't remember exactly where. And we filmed it, but we did it in 10 minutes. José Mota is very intelligent, very brilliant. And I'm a natural too, so we had no problem guionizando en el acto, practically. But Mago More was there. ¿Sabes quién es el Mago More? No? Okay. Es un fantástico persona. And he was helping in the scripting, guionizando sobre la marcha. We did it very quickly, 10 minutes. All right. Jason Jones, oh, it's a real pleasure to meet you. I've been following your podcast. He estado siguiendo tu podcast en internet durante años. I've been following your podcast on the internet for years. En inglés se dice en el internet, on the internet. Siempre dice, aquí se dice en internet. No solo es poner el artículo, pero en inglés sí. On the internet, for years. I'm your #1 fan. I can't believe I'm actually realmente, no puedo creer que realmente estoy hablando con Jason Jones. I can't believe I'm actually talking to Jason Jones. Yes. All right. Page 106, paragraph number 988. We finally were able to sell the shares we owned in Seabreeze Dairy Products. It took us over 3 years. An interesting guy from Atlanta bought them at 30% the price we paid originally. All right. Myself and a friend of mine, several years ago, we joined another group of investors to invest in a company called Seabreeze Dairy Products. O sea, productos lácteos de brisa marina. Productos lácteos, brisa marina. Seabreeze Breeze. Seabreeze Dairy Dairy is productos lácteos. Pero la Vía Láctea, no decimos dairy, la Vía Láctea is the Milky Way. El Camino Lechoso. The Milky Way. But this is Seabreeze Dairy Products, dairy. We finally were able to sell the shares. Por fin hemos podido vender nuestra participación en esta empresa. Dios mío. We finally were able to sell the shares we owned, que poseíamos, that we owned in Seabreeze Dairy Products. It took us over 3 years. An interesting guy from Atlanta bought them at 30% the price we paid originally. We bought the shares for 100,000. I paid 100,000 euros. And I sold 3 years later, 4 years, I sold it for 30,000. So I lost 70,000 euros in the transaction. So it was a bad investment several years ago in Seabreeze dairy products. But apparently, this interesting fellow from Atlanta, maybe he thinks there's a future for Seabreeze dairy products. I don't know. We finally were able to sell. Por fin pudimos vender. Aquí no pondría yo could. We could finally sell. No, we finally were able. Por fin podíamos vender. No, por fin pudimos vender. Logramos. Eso sí dice were able, not could. We finally were able to sell the shares we owned in Seabreeze dairy products. It took us over 3 years to find a buyer. An interesting guy from Atlanta. Atlanta. Yeah, pero los de Atlanta no dicen Atlanta. Atlanta. Y los canadienses de Toronto no dicen Toronto, de Toronto. El trono, un trono. Yeah, I'm from Toronto. And you? I'm from Atlanta. All right, he's from Atlanta, he's from Toronto. I have a friend from Toronto and a friend from Atlanta. Okay. I have a friend from Toronto and one from Atlanta. And when I say to my friends, Spanish friends, Ottawa? Yeah, Ottawa. It's an important city. Ottawa. Es una ciudad muy importante, muy conocida. Ottawa. Yeah, Ottawa. The capital of Canada. Oh, no, hombre, Ottawa. Yes, but we don't say Ottawa. A lo mejor los indios antaños say Ottawa. All right. So let's go on. Page 106, the next to last. I'd been working on the problem for over a month and was becoming really frustrated. Then 2 nights ago, I found the solution in a dream. Luckily, I was able to wake up and write it down. Yeah. Llevaba más de un mes trabajando en el problema. Pluscuamperfecto aquí. I had been working on the problem for over a month, more than a month, and was becoming frustrated. Oh, I can't find the solution. Then, 2 nights ago, I found the solution in a dream. Luckily, por suerte, I was able to wake up and write it down, the solution. I've met more than one person who said they found a solution in a dream. Yes. I remember the expression ir de mal genio, andar de mal genio. I learned that expression in a dream. I was in a dream here in Spain. I was living in Doctor Izquierdo. I was 21 years old. And I remember the dream. During the dream, I was very angry. Yeah. And a woman said, "Ay, el niño anda de mal genio." I learned that in a dream. I didn't know that expression, but I had heard it indirectly, and it registered in my subconscious, apparently. And then in my dream, it came out. The things in your subconscious sometimes come out during dreams and other things. Okay. I had been working on the problem for over a month and was becoming really frustrated. Then 2 nights ago, I found the solution in a dream. Luckily, I was able to wake up and write it down. Yes. How much time do we have left? All right, page 106 at the bottom. We're all set. The meeting room is ready. The food and drinks are on hand, and the hostesses are in position. The President and First Lady will arrive any minute. I hope nothing goes wrong. Aquí viene la Presidente y la Primera Dama. All right, llegan en cualquier minuto. Cualquier momento llegarán. Está todo. We're all set. I'm the organizer. and the President of the United States and the First Lady are going to arrive in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We're all set? Are you set? I'm set. Are we all set? We're all set. We're all set. Set, S-E-T, means ¿está todos preparado? We're all set. The meeting room is ready. The food and drinks are on hand. Las azafatas and the hostesses are in position. The President and First Lady will arrive any minute. I hope nothing goes wrong. Que nada salga mal. I hope nothing goes wrong. To go wrong es cuando algo sale mal. Claro, en español soléis usar el salir. No saldrá, si algo sale mal, en inglés, si algo va mal, if something goes wrong. See you tomorrow.